Первый был твой кубок, вот тот маленький.
Dancing saved me, actually. Dancing saved me. It was all about the dancing. It was like remembering the good things, not the bad things. Even if I saw so many bad stuff, you know, with the bombing, with the shooting, with the situation with me in the war.
My childhood and Dusan childhood was very different. So Dusan childhood is a war and things and struggles, where I was born in the criminal city. So my parents was protecting me so much. I was like a rose in the bubble.
But the dancing is the one that really saved me, because it was the best time that, you know, with the music you can be happy. You just put the music that you like it, that you love it. Then you, for some moment, you forget about what is going on in your country. But it was always my passion.
Pa evo kako je Dušan počeo u stvari. Njegova sestra Milica je krenula na ples. A on je bio mlađi i da ne bi ostao kući, ja sam ga vodila sa sobom. I on kada je video kako devojčice igraju i dečaci naravno, on je rekao, mama, hoću i ja to. Stvarno na kraju se ispostavilo da je stvarno talenat, a krenulo je tako što je učiteljica, u stvari trener plesa, zvao i rekao da je Dušan onako mali talenat i da bi pogrešili ako ne bi nastavili da igra. Pokazivao je na svakom koraku da se njemu to mnogo sviđa i da je on celim svojim bićem za to.
This is my neighborhood where I born. This is here I was in the 90s, when was the war, that was the part where I was as the kid, how they call this, the kindergarten here. I used to escape from there many times when I was a kid. Bad memories, and I don't really, every time when I pass here, I'm like, okay. Like my mom used to work 3 jobs, and then she bring me, so 7:30 starting, but she bring me 6 o'clock, and when it was -10, I was staying in this little room with a guy who is a security guy inside and waiting until the how they call this, the kindergarten will be open. Here was stolen my father's car. Criminal crimes was very high. Drugs was everywhere. It was terrible times. They used to put me in the drugs as I was a kid when I was 7 years. So they used to stop me and they put me these drugs inside of my bag to go to the another side because the police was go, so to not catch them, they was using a kids.
So my worst enemy is actually, because I'm the only child in the family. Later my mom will share these things. So all the bad was on me. And I felt it, so I couldn't let go. I couldn't get a worst result. I just couldn't fail. There was no way back. So just that perfectionism which killing me.
Мой ангелочек — это моя самая большая ценность. Мы радовались за ее успехи ежедневно. Может быть, ей было и тяжело в то время. Она не знала песочницы, не знала, как это во дворе гулять. У нее были с самого начала тренировки, учеба и тренировки.
Когда ей было 4 года, она начала танцевать. В 5 лет, когда ей было 5 лет, нас выгнали из клуба, потому что мама была сумасшедшая. Вот. Когда Валерии было 8 лет, она подошла ко мне и сказала, то есть когда к тебе ребенок любимый подходит и берет тебя руками вот так за лицо и говорит: мамочка, я так хочу быть чемпионкой мира, я буду, ты мне только помоги.
when I was 6, basically was kind of social things until 10, and then let's say from 10, 9, maybe 9, I started really serious. That's why we sold everything. So my father would tell you a lot of story about that.
Svi smo bili uz njega. I kad je bilo mnogo teško i kad nismo imali novca i kad smo prodavali neke nakite iz kuće da bi išao na Iskiju na pripreme dok je bio u Italiji i da uzima časove stranaca koji ni malo nisu bili jeftini. Mi je rekao da će da se bavi plesom i ja sam to shvatio vrlo ozbiljno i zato sam ga maksimalno cela porodica pogurala i prodali lokal u centru grada i odneli novac u Italiju, u Veronu i tako je počeo ozbiljno da se bavi plesom.
Mislim da je recimo jako hrabar, jer mislim da otići negde u stranu zemlju sa 14 ili 15 godina, otići sam sa tadašnjom partnerkom je velika hrabrost.
Yeah, in their house, if you think, everybody tell me, you so much get it successful in that house. There was myself, Domen Krapeš, Dorin, Roxy, Nasko, Eldar, Jafarov, Gaetano, Emanuela. So a lot of good names. So from now, so if you think 3 names are winners of Blackpool and the world champions. So none of us was rich. No, we was going and eating in Lidl and then returning the things, and then Carabinieri was waiting us outside, and because they saw us in camera that we would walk for the practice for 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. Because Asparetto was around 1 hour and 20 minutes away from Bovolone by walk. We was doing like, let's say, 25 dances in the row. Then let's say, I will never forget 40 minutes Winnie's walls with 5 minutes without stop, 5 minutes of the flacker. And then after you finish, you stay on the corner with the squat and on the toes with the frame, and then you need to stay like that for 25 minutes. And then again, 5 dances. Crazy. I mean, like, we was throwing up and then returning back for the 5 dance again. And if somebody asks you, do you would repeat the same thing? By knowing through what you would go, I would say no. Having a goal and a dream of what you want to do, it is the one pushing thing, especially if coming from the background like me from the war, and then kind of, you fighting for something.
Ne, slava nije bitna, nego prosto taj njegov osjećaj da je on prvi. I da nema niko bolji od njega. I da je on u tome što radi najbolje.
It's always about some kind of the proving and the fighting, but then later, I mean, now even I understand and I'm into a lot of the philosophy of the life and the meditation, and also you need to let it go. You need to let it go, all these things, and just, it's no matter. It is actually really no matter. Because the death of my teacher teach me a lot of things. So Andrew Sinkison, who was very close with me, and I was very close with him, teach me a lot. Teach me that, everything can be just cut in 1 second, and there is no matter anymore.
I had my transformation also after Andrew. Me and Dusan, we had a big transformation transition after winter, because it was so difficult to emotionally to dance competition, UK championship. That probably was one of the worst feeling, physically, emotionally, just worst competition ever in my life, probably. I started to punish myself on how I performed that night. And it went into, so competition bring my mind into crazy stuff, like I'm not good enough, that's all. So now I'm learning to actually, maybe okay to not do 1 day workout, maybe okay to just have 5 minutes and drink coffee. Because always this, I must do. And also, of course, Russian blood, like this, good child. That gave me a lot of struggle inside, and like inner voices, like punishing voices. You are not good. Yeah. So now it feels, and it's very much affecting also performance, very much, and dancing. Because you go and you judge yourself and you have expectations with yourself. So what? If you don't do your best, it's okay. Now experience of life, everything comes on the right time. And now when I went after UK winter, I needed some food for myself, so I shared with my best friend that actually I'm into Gaga. She said, oh, that's a Batsheva school. And then she got me tickets, and we went with her to see the art. It was amazing. And she is into the objects. Every object has a life. So when she is doing the choreography and she is guiding you through the process, like, tell the life of the phone. She's like, okay, imagine you are the phone. Tell me the story about the phone. And with Dusan actually, it's interesting how your mind starts to be creative and going into, hello, I'm the phone. I love my owner, though sometimes it treats me not very well. And you go and you go. And then an exercise is like, and then create a movie. This is the little thing which opening you different parts. So I'm like, now I see a lot of stuff where I can go after retirement.
First of all, I really think that the dancing is not a sport. I think it's the art. And I think it needs to be the way of the art. And also sponsored, yes. I think that the government should be, I also believe that it needs to be cultural thing. So if you're an artist real, or let's say even sport people, they don't teach, they practice, their job is to practice. So my job as competitor is to practice. And then from competition that I make a final or I winning, I earning that much money that I can sustain my practice and that I can sustain my life and my living is the dancing. Competition in dancing, it's illusion to me. So it should be pure art. Maybe we could think about something else, how to make. Shows is writing.
I'm aesthetic, so I like everything what looks, I don't like word beautiful, attractive, and I like weird stuff, but it attract me, I have a feeling about that. And I developed, 15 years ago, I believe I didn't have any taste.
Первое платье Валерии, ей было 7 лет. Я его поехала шить в Москву, потому что я же не могла, какое попало первое платье, шить. И я поехала в Москву, и не куда-то, а в театр Райкину.
Fashion attract me a lot. The beauty of it, the creativity of that. So first I start to research in that way and get inspiration through the fashion, but into the different styles of the dancing. Just researching into the fashion and bring it to the dancing floor, where it really began. It's interesting to ask yourself. I think big freedom to express came when we start to do show. We start to do show, and there where I start to feel free and I start to feel better than on the competition floor through the movement, because you can do anything. Because all the structure let go, and then you need to find what you can actually do and where you can break the boundaries.
So many times with the dancers or with the audience, they always like different people. And how is possible that in one competition or in thousands of the competition you have one winner, always the same. So how can be only one being 10 times world champions. But before used to be gentleman agreement. Gentleman agreement was the thing that basically you could win 2 times, and then after that you agree that you go out, let's say for 1 year, and then you can continue for the. So you're giving somebody else to win too. Nobody do that anymore. Nobody do that anymore. And for me, it's not natural that on every competition, it's the winner is only one, and then I'm okay. So let's say I'm winning now, the next year somebody else winning, is keeping interesting competition, if we talk about it.
Вот с этого момента мы поняли, что 3-кратной чемпионки мира в Тольятти партнера не найти. Ну где? Никто не поедет, никто. И нас как будто вот прямо... У нас легли все дороги в Москву. И мы в 2009 году уезжаем в Москву. И я уезжаю вместе с ней на 6 лет в Москву, потому что я не смогла ей позволить жить в общежитии. Валер, ну с кем бы ты хотела вот стать? Вот из взрослых. Много лет, там никто никогда не расстается, они уже пока до победного не дойдут, там нет возможности. Но вообще, я бы стала в пару с Душаном. Вот тогда я первый раз услышала имя Душан. Есть такое поверье, что если свое желание заветное написать на бумажке, и эту бумажку свернуть и спрятать к себе под одеяло или под подушку в постель, то это желание обязательно сбудется. Обязательно сбудется. Мне звонит подружка моей дочери и кричит прямо по телефону: «Тетя Лена, где Валера? Я не могу ей дозвониться, Душан расстался». Ну и вот они списались, и Валерия поехала смотреться. Вернулась она домой в раздраженном состоянии, бросила чемодан и сказала: он себя вел вызывающе.
Now, when it's coming in the head, something that, of course, it's in my head. No. Now we're dancing.
Он сказал, что у него таких, он такая звезда, у него таких. Я говорю: доченька, но он же не знает того, что ты мысль, когда ты сказала, я бы встала с Душаном, ты свои мысли отправила туда. И все там так сложилось для тебя и для Душана, что он этого не знает. Но встанет-то он сейчас будет в 200 смотреться, девочек. Но встанет-то он с тобой. По-другому-то не может быть. И вот для этого, ну не для камеры, Господь развел. То есть как бы все так сложились. У нас так было всегда. Вот всю Валерину карьеру это было вот так.
When we start to dance together with Dusan, so I got this paper with banned for 10 years. After one, I already was refused, but not banned, refused. So we started to dance together. Dusan, as he mentioned today, first kiss, that's it. So he still decided to continue partnership with me. We gonna dance international. I apply for visa again. Second time I'm refused, not banned. That was, I must say, this was the most impressive thing, because in all my previous occasions, men just told me, bye. I had a call from Moscow to Dusan, like now in tears, and saying, Dusan, actually, I'm sorry, we cannot continue our partnership because I got refused and I don't know how long it will take. He told me, don't worry, I'm going with you in this. We will fight for this and we carry on. So to me, it was such a big statement that because when I went for tryout, many people told me, don't go, Dusan is not with his head. He's not normal, he's crazy, da-da-da. I still went for tryout. Probably I'm also not normal, so we match, so we found each other. But to me, again, if you don't try, you don't know. And he was crazy, and I was like thinking, oh, only half of year and we're gonna split. So I was like, we're gonna make this world championship, whatever result I get, then I cannot handle it anymore. And but this was such a big statement for me. So I say, no, this is a real man and man of the word.
And doing mine, I forgot. To be honest, my father prepared and all. But
Like in July, you were going to July.
this is with the gold, 23 karat gold inside. I just saw the podcast with Novak, and he said, everything what I done in my career is because I had a passion and I loved to do these things, that other things came to me. If you would ask Novak Djokovic, or if you would ask Federer, who the you are, and can you go inside the room and asking the people to back the trophy that is actually belong to this building and which is 100 years old, which is a property of them, not mine, and asking like, no, you cannot go in, or like, who are you, no, to come in, or to go back or whatever. So it's very shame for this dancing world that if we talk about stars, we are thinking a bit different out of the box of what does it mean the star. Nobody's star here, but you need to at least know who is this guy and who is these people who are returning their own cup, not my cup. So it was my cup for 1 year, now I'm giving back to the property of what is belonged to them. But that's how it is in dancing world now, so we hope will be better in the future. We got it. The last champion who gave it was terribly not good. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to clean. Let me see. Is the name? Oh. I never heard about this name, but I think I met somewhere. Valeria Colantoni and Anna Davidova. USA. 2022, 2023. Arnold was there. I was not present. But I must say, like, when I look at here, next year will be 100 years of Blackpool. And then there is a parade. There is a lot of people who are not alive anymore. I feel very sad for Andrew Sinkison that he will not walk. Andrew is the person that really deserves to be and he never got to be the champion in pro, but as I said, cup does not mean anything. I'll be there for sure. That it is the people who cannot come because they're not alive, that it is the people here who don't want to come because of political reasons, and that it is the people who actually they're alive but they don't care anymore and they don't want to come. The cup is mated by the Royal Jeweler, and there was the one story about the breaking, I think, amateur cup, and in that time they needed to pay £3,000, and we talk about the 80s. I think it was John Wood, actually, his partner, broke. The cup was actually throwing on him. So now you put like this, that's originally how it was, and then now this layer, this another layer you need to put under compartment this piece. Who don't want to have this cup another year? Well, that's why we're going for the competition, so I don't know anything. For me, is, as I said, it's nothing to do with the cup. It's just the most beautiful is satisfaction of the dancing, and then you're going out and then you feel free and satisfied and feel inspired by your movement then if this cup happen, and then deserve it, just my heart and my, you know, my just remembering that moment, that feeling. Novak have exactly same problem as I had, or I have. You know, written here that you are kind of from some third country and that you cannot make it if you're not part of the society, and then, you know, it's like a, but that's basically politics, right? So politics is gonna make you driven to do the things that seems like impossible but become possible. So as the dancer, you know, none of Serbians was making some big history in the dancing world.
British professional ballroom dance champions, number 4, Dusan and Valeria Dragovic.
That then now is written, so even in the Blackpool Cup that is written something with each, which is a Dragovic. We have this, we always make a joke about this each, that, you know, this is you need to have that each if you want to be the kind of, you know, Serbian one to make it.
For dancing, giving it your all. Congratulations.